First, there are more and more importance for the authors to do the work rather than publishers. Publishers are losing and the authors are winning in their share of how much money they're making. Publishers have to work much harder to keep the authors. Actually, the authors are finding that they can make more money without publishers. And it's a big temptation for all the authors to, in Western countries at least, to publish their own books. In the United States today, or in Australia, or other markets, many authors are going private and self-publishing. In the United States, now it's 4 books that are self-published compared with 1 book which is published normally. And this is new. 5 years ago, there was less self-published than normal books. So publishers have to worry about their future, not because of the e-book, not because of digital. They have to worry that the authors are going to leave them, because the big authors do not need the publishers, and the small authors, the publishers don't want them. So if you want to publish today and you've never published before, you have to go self-publishing because publishers will take the risk. That's true for cookbooks or everything else. And if you're a big author, you have to think of publishing yourself. And one day, people like Julie Busso will publish her own books. No, but it's a big business. Alain Ducasse's publishing is a self-published book, even though it's become a big publisher. So, and so on and so forth. So this is actually the main trend. The second thing is that the thing that the media talk about, which is the e-books and digital, are much less important for cookbooks than for the rest of the segments. Well, it's true for all practical books, for gardening or for health or so on. Digital is much less important, and even in the US today, it's less than 1% of the market. Though for fiction, it's gone up to 8–10%, but for practical books, it's very low. So the e-book is not yet there for the cookbooks, even though there are some applications, some things, very interesting things, but it's not there yet. And nobody has found something that touches the public. So now that I've spoken about the big trends, one is self-publishing, which is very important. The other one is the e-book, which is not important for a cookbook yet. The specific trends for cookbooks are very clear now. The first big thing about cookbooks is actually not cookbooks, wine books. Wine books are selling extremely well, and they are the part of the culinary gastronomy books that are increasing the most. From my own studies, the sales of wine books have been multiplied by 2 in the last 4 years worldwide. There's more and more titles. You don't see it because it's very small, and wine books are lost among cookbooks and they're lost among all the other books. But wine books are very strong, and drinks books, spirits books are very good. And the second thing in drinks books that are doing very well is food and wine, food and drinks. You see them all over the place, and that's working very well.